broadcasting live from which is anywhere from Miami to upper Georgia. That's where the hurricane is estimated to hit. I was down in southern Florida, and in the past 2 days, I have migrated into South Carolina. And tomorrow, I will be continuing north into North Carolina and probably eventually. And there's no need for me to stay south or anywhere near the impact zone. So continue to escape danger is not a big mass plan. It can be broken down very simply. Um, we often talk about the simple life. If something isn't good in your life, if something is in danger, get away from it. That's usually the first step to healing, the first step to moving on with your life is just getting away from people on this channel. We talk about relationships or different things like that. Good to see you, Kaylin. They, have this long story about the other person and how they've been hurt and the different things they're going through. But life, usually comes down to if something's not good for you. And so, for me, as I sit here in my car, headed north, I do like being mobile. I like that I don't have to deal with the drama and the aggravation of things. I feel a little bit tired. Traveling definitely wears on you. It's not for the elderly. I know a lot of people too who watch my channel. They're elderly and they have a lot of pent up hopes in hitting the road. Be a weekend warrior or keep your home base because the elderly would not do good full time on the road. They wouldn't. In my opinion. I remember there was an old Western movie where the old dog wanted to come with the guy. And he said, and he loved his dog, but he said, you're too old to travel. And it's true. Traveling takes a lot out of you. You have to develop new routines. There's new stores, there's new surroundings, and it wears on you. And I'm middle-aged, I'm in good shape. And what I could tell you, I wouldn't recommend this lifestyle for an elderly person. Just wouldn't. Not without a home base. Exciting, yes. It's good to have adventures, good to see new stuff. But I guess that's part of anything in life. But I think a lot of people didn't escape the hurricane. I think a lot of people don't escape bad things in life because they're familiar with their setting. Like I say, I know a couple people that watch the channel. They live in a car, they live in an RV in Florida, and they're not destitute. They have some type of income, whether it's investments, whether it's Social Security. They're not dead broke. So they have some money to do different things, but they didn't escape. Why? Because we're used to the places we go, the parks, the people, and it's not that we can't escape. It's that our mind won't let us escape. I did a video one time about Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm Syndrome is when you're abducted by someone and you're held captive against your will. You can't get away. But then eventually the person who holds you captive, they allow you like a certain amount of freedom. Like they'll leave the place where you're held captive and they won't tie you up, but you won't leave even though you can leave. You can escape, but you won't because you're mentally enslaved in that area by your free will. You have allowed your mind to convince you that it's not wise to escape. It's better to suffer in a bad situation because I'm familiar. I don't want to feel the pain of change. Feeling the pain of change, saying the buck stops with me. I make $1,500, $2,000 a month. Look, I can afford to spend a couple $100 in gas to get the hell out of Dodge when things are bad. I'm in a bad situation, bad relationship, bad place in life. Look, doesn't get any better if I don't make decisions. Escaping your situation starts with a mindset. Continues with a plan, and it's followed up with action. Never wait for someone else to give you an escape plan. You're waiting for the president or for the mayor or whoever to give you an evacuation order. By the time they do that, guys, it's too late. Roads will be packed. And I'm not just talking, I'm using the parable of a hurricane. But it's like you can apply it to whatever. By the time someone else gives you direction for your life to get away from whatever it is you need to get away from, it's too late. The system is always a day late and a dollar short. Always. No one knows your life like you. No one. Even today, it was challenging because I was tired. I didn't sleep much. I had to work. I don't know if I had bed bugs, but I had to go to laundromat and clean my sheets. When you travel a lot too, and you're in the public as a nomad, guys, you're susceptible to so many different things because you're in a shared environment. And that's the one thing that can frustrate you about being a nomad. I like that you don't have to take care of much, but you're always in a shared environment. And, when you're in the public, look, there's more germs, there's more things, and you got to keep up with your hygiene. I took like 3 showers today. Okay. Because viruses spread and things get nasty. And that's why I tell the elderly shouldn't live full time on the road, because as an elderly person, your biggest challenge is to stay with good hygiene, because a simple virus can shut your whole body down. Forget about traveling like Thelma and Louise. Clean your ass, okay? Get that rag and clean your ass, okay? Get off your butt, okay? And put your old pubic hairs in that tub and soak, okay? That's what you should do. Don't worry about going to see the RTR, okay? Come on, guys. Sometimes, we wait to get a divorce, or we wait to, I never got a divorce. I've never been married, but my mom, I remember when I was a kid, I kind of pushed my mom to get a divorce because things were getting so bad, but she was scared to leave. She was scared of change. She was scared to escape because she was scared to deal with change. And for her to escape, it had to get so bad that, her kids are calling 911 and things aren't good. And sometimes for some people with a certain mindset is they wait till things are absolutely a total disaster, a total catastrophic storm before they are willing to escape. Now, sometimes you still get spared. The Lord spares you that. Even though you should have left, the Lord spared you. Now, the Lord has spared me in different ways in my life. Good to see you. Woohoo. Good to see you, Apathy. I miss you, Apathy. Love to you. Been good to see you past couple nights. Keelan, I still see you, man. I appreciate you coming in first. I appreciate you too, guys, clicking that thumbs up, sharing the video. I appreciate it. Woohoo. Sam, Apathy. Hey, Sammy. Good seeing you always. What's up? I'm doing good. I'm in South Carolina. I'll be in North Carolina tomorrow. And then I'll just continue up north all the way to New Jersey. I'll just take my time because I have off till Tuesday. So I don't have to, be anywhere. I don't have to, like today, even though I traveled last night, I had to structure my day. I had to be in Starbucks for 8 hours. I had to find a Starbucks. Okay. Because, I had to use my phone, and the first Starbucks they took me to, it wasn't there anymore, but Google Maps still had it on Google Maps. So then I had to go to another one. And it was a new area. I'd never been to that. I was actually in Hilton Head, South Carolina. Nice area, guys. I recommend it. A lot of public school teachers, man. It's not living a vida loca. I'll do a whole video on that. South Carolina is not living a vida loca. It's for vacations with public school teachers and nurses. That's what it's for. Am I living that life? I'm not living that life, but it was a nice area. It was a calm area. It was a nice area. But Florida's special, guys. But South Carolina's been good to me. Shout out to my man BBT. He reached out to me. He said, Sam, if you need anything, I'm here. I appreciate that, brother. So, yeah, but just being in a new area, it's frustrating because you got to develop a routine and you got to structure. And, and then I said, I was getting a little itchy. I don't know, bed bugs or something. So I got to wash my sheets because I can't be uncomfortable in my car. I spend too much time on the road. I sleep here, and that's been frustrating me recently. And that's why I said, do I need to get a different car? Do I need to add space? Because I feel like my personal self-care is suffering. Now, a little bit, I let my car go a couple months ago in the summertime in Florida, and I kept some food in here I shouldn't have kept. And I think that created a bug problem. I just about got rid of the bug problem, but there's still like a lingering thing here. So But we'll see. I cleaned out my car real good again today, washed all my sheets and everything like that. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful I have off a couple days. I gotta get some good rest tonight. Rest is key to your health, guys. Key. And just keep going forward. How's everything with you, Apathy? Let's continue. And then she goes, "Did you pick up bed bugs somewhere? I don't know, but I feel like I did." You know what I feel like I did the other day? I just got rid of all like the bugs in my car, and this is what happened. So I was feeling good. I was having a good day, and I bought my salad at Publix, and I went into McDonald's at Satellite Beach, Florida. Nice place. And when I went to McDonald's, I sat down on a seat, and as soon as I sat down, I felt real itchy. So I don't know if somebody who was sitting in that seat before me had some type of fleas or bugs or there was some type of ants on there. But I was like, damn, like I was just like, at first I was thinking, no, that can't be anything. And then I'm sitting in the seat now. It was a clean seat. It was a clean McDonald's. It's a very nice one. But then after a while, I was getting more itchy. I said, I got to get up. And then I was so itchy. Like, I took a shower in Planet Fitness afterwards. But that sticks in my mind, But I don't know if once you pick that up, it's like when you get those microscopic bugs or something like that, if they get any type of stronghold in your house, in your car, or on your clothes, and one lingers, they can create a whole hive, especially in the warm weather, man. So that's part of that public life that it's a little bit nasty. Apathy, South Carolina. Hey, at least you are safe and prepared. Well, what I'm thankful for is that at least it's warm pretty much everywhere. And actually, I'm going a little bit of the cooler temperatures because I forgot what it's like not to be hot and humid as hell. So it's still late summer, early fall. So I'm in good shape. So I'll go to New Jersey. It'll be 70, 80 degrees. That's fine with me. So I'm gonna enjoy that for a little bit as a little bit of a break. And I'm enjoying a little bit less humidity. And I'm seizing the moment. I'm using my asset, which is my mobility. A lot of people have the asset, but they don't use it because they have a Stockholm Syndrome mind. They can't escape their mind. They got so used to their surroundings that even though they're living mobile, they're not mobile. And their mindset's not mobile. Their mindset is, I've conformed now to my van. My van's my cell. My RV's my cell. My town, I have a house here. I can leave. I have house insurance, but my town is my cell. It's a mindset, guys. Escaping whatever you need to escape is a mindset, a relationship, a storm, whatever. It starts with you being willing to get away from what you're familiar with. That's the message tonight. In life, there's different times that you have to get away from something, but many times you won't, not because you can't, but because you're so familiar with your settings, you're unwilling to unattach from your normal atmosphere. And that's a very dangerous thing if you get too complacent. Complacent is the right word. Woo, shout out to Detroit. Sam, you should look into farming. No, I'm good, man. It's cryptocurrency farming. I'm okay. It's free to farm. I'm all right. Look into the app. I love you, brother, all my heart. I'm not into that. I'm not into cryptocurrency. My man AJ is not. It's not my thing. I don't judge it because I've spent money in different ways, so I'm not going to judge anyone. Just not my hustle. I got different hustles in life. Cryptocurrency and farming ain't my hustle, but I'm not mad at anyone else's hustle. I want everyone to be successful, guys, as long as you're not manipulating anyone and as long as you're willing to take the risk. And I want people to do good. Good job. Hey, Midwest. Brooklyn's in the house. Hey, Sam, good to see you're safe. I appreciate the positive vibes. A lot of people have been reaching out. Heat kills bed bugs. Well, I put all my sheets in a dryer for over 30 minutes. I know that's what you have to do, but I still feel itchy. And I don't know. And I don't like that because I'm not comfortable. But hopefully it's just something that like will relieve itself. Because I'm ready to like put a match to this damn Jeep Renegade at this point. But I like my Jeep. I'm thinking of my options. I mean, my options are get an RV, which I'm not really sold on. Would my situation changed if I had an RV and I was in Florida? No, I would have done the same thing. I would have spent more in gas. I would have spent double amount in gas, but I would have done the same thing. So, I'm glad I didn't have to tow anything. If I get something at this point, I'm not going to tow anything. I'm not, because I just don't want to. I don't want to do it. But I don't know if I want to spend 60 grand, but I may. And look, I want to keep the Jeep. I want to make it work. I'm trying to make it work. I'm trying to be very patient. I'm trying to use the wise thing. I want to just kind of like live a simple life. I don't want to extend myself really. I want to keep my financial freedom. I would just don't want to get entangled. And I do like the Jeep drive. If I'm starting to feel like my self care is suffering, which I'm starting to feel that, but I don't know if I just because I spent the entire summer in Florida, no air conditioning. I had a bug problem. Part of it was my fault. I kept food in the car I shouldn't have. So I got to take accountability. But part of it is it's just like the environment is not, look, to live in an extreme climate of Florida in the summer, just like I did in New Jersey in the winter, and I got very sick in New Jersey in the winter, and I got sick again here in Florida in the summer. That's not long term. And if you're elderly, you don't want to live full time on the road. I mean, unless you're going to travel from the North Pole to South Pole. But what I'm trying to tell you is that's going to take a lot out of you. Because, guys, it is taking me a lot out of me to travel, especially as I get older. I used to zip up and down the East Coast, guys, and I used to be excited about it. But as I get older now, I don't want to zip as much. And I'm still middle-aged. A lot of you guys out there, you're in your 60s and 70s. And I understand why some people don't escape. Because sometimes as you get older, you get more complacent. And I understand that. I don't judge it. I understand it. Thank you for the love, May. Sean Pressure Washing. You and me both. Love to you, man. We got another guy, my man DTN Professional Window Cleaners. He does pressure washing too, man. Respect. Woohoo. Sam, check out Oozum Machine. Maybe it will kill the bugs. Well, all right, because if not, I'm gonna check out a damn flamethrower in a minute, all right? So pray for me, woohoo. Because it's either I'm gonna get like some type of Oozum machine that you recommended, or I'm getting a damn flamethrower, brother. Because I'm getting sick of this, man. I love you, brother. Stay positive, woohoo. I got you. Woohoo. Let it run for 8 hours. Well, I'm going to let something run for 8 hours. I love you, man. Tom, what's up, brother? I'm not getting no travel trail. I love you, man. Great message. Stay positive. No public restrooms. Well, that's why you're self-containment. I don't blame you. You left a comment today. Tom, you live in a travel trailer, right? Tom lives full-time on the road, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. He has 1,000 trails pass, I believe. And he does like automotive repairs. Now, he gave me wisdom. The wisdom was, he said, Sam, your most cost-effective way is to get a runaway trailer. They're the cheapest travel trailers that'll get me air conditioning. And that's true. I'm not going to knock. That's wisdom. And I looked at it, and I'm still going to keep it as an option. But I just don't want to tow anything. Why don't I want to tow anything? Because right now, as I sit here in South Carolina, right, I'd have a little bit restriction towing something. And two is like if I was at a campground, sometimes I'm just like, I'm at a Starbucks, and I'm sitting there and say, I don't want to be here anymore. And I get the hell out of Dodge. So if I'm at a Starbucks and my travel trailer is at a campground, sometimes in my mind, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying this is how my mind works. Sometimes in my mind, I say, I don't want to go get that travel trailer. I just want to get the hell out of here. And that, I want to be able to have that freedom. Now, Class B, you're going to pay for that freedom. That's why I want to try to make it work with Jeep Renegade. But I feel like I'm at the end of a relationship and I'm trying to make it work. But I'm trying to make it work, guys. I'm going on date night with the Jeep Renegade. I'm cleaning it. I'm vacuuming it. I'm dressing it up like a public school teacher. I'm doing everything I can, guys, to try to make this relationship work. But I'm telling you right now, if we head to divorce court, guys, it may happen. But let's pray now and try to make it work. Apathy. Watch out for the ticks. Yep, definitely. I agree with that. They carry Lyme and co-infections. Yeah, I don't believe in ticks because, when I check myself when I shower, and I lifted up. So I didn't see any type of issue. So I'm trying to blood cells. Oh, God forbid. Not to mention they were a bit weaponized by our government. Well, let's not get into conspiracy theory tonight, Apathy, but I love you. I love you on my heart. Gloria. Hey, Gloria. How are you? Hey, Sam. I love my Jeep Cherokee. Well, you also love your house because an elderly person should not full-time on the road, in my opinion. Because let me tell you something. If you spend 2 years in that Jeep Renegade, I guarantee you'd be hurting. So it's a difference between going camping part-time and living in your vehicle full-time. And if you are elderly, I would caution any elderly person, man or woman, to live full-time in their vehicle. If they want to, they should have the freedom to do it. But guys, I don't think it's the right life for elderly person. I just don't. I did a video about that in my very early settings. He goes, I camp, different between camping and living. I camp in it with my dog. I love you. Plenty of room. Yep, for camping, I agree. I'll be 73 well, that's right. You keep that house because you like to garden and there's a difference between camping and living. Gloria, I love you. I appreciate you staying with me. Blessings to you. I pray you continue to live healthy. I pray for your dog. I love dogs. Dog emoji. Woohoo. He goes, Uzu on Amazon for 30 to 50 bucks. It neutralizes the air. Well, damn it, if you're going to buy it on Amazon, use my Amazon link, man. But if I buy it on Amazon, I can't use my Amazon link because I don't get a commission off myself. But, brother, I'll take a look into that, man. Thank you for the recommendation. I will take a look into that. Thank you, man. Journey with Joy. Shout out to Tennessee, man. Sam, have you made it up to total disaster Tennessee? I'm not coming to Tennessee, brother. I love you. Let me tell you something. Mar-a-Lago would have to fly across the entire United States, which it may, before I go to Tennessee. Now, should I take this moment and say, look, God's wrath is coming upon Mar-a-Lago because, he doesn't have compassion, and he basically has mocked Puerto Rico and other states that have had major issues, and now God's threatening, just like God did with different things in the Bible. And like I said, no, because there's a scripture too that says, don't mock your enemy when God's wrath is upon him, for God may take the wrath away from the enemy and put it on you. So I'm not going to mock it. I'm praying that the hurricane does not hit Mar-a-Lago and does not hit anyone. I'm praying that hurricane gets redirected and goes back out to the ocean. Why? Because I'm not perfect, but I try to be a godly person. I don't wish harm on anyone, guys. And Trump's not all bad. But, you think about that. You say, shit, Mar-a-Lago's like, it's in the eye of the storm, man. I said, I was thinking about that today. So, shit. It's like, it's a little bit wild. But I don't know. And I don't want anyone to get hurt. I love everyone, guys. And, look, Clinton's a disaster, too. Everyone's a disaster. Let's stay positive. Tom, I think it's time for that Class B. Well, brother, let me tell you this, man. If I was still in Florida, I would get it right now. But now I don't even know, right? Because there's only a few left. And now in Florida, if they have that hurricane, if it hits, and I pray it doesn't, because I don't like to see anyone get hurt. If that hurricane hits, those RVs may be a disaster. Now, I may get it on cheap. Guys, if you want to buy land or if you want to buy an RV from Florida, wait till after the hurricane. Why? Because that's the time to buy, guys. But there also may be damage. That's why it's cheaper. But I'll tell you right now, I was looking to see if there was any Corrados for sale in South Carolina or North Carolina. There's only one for sale in North Carolina, but it doesn't have the loft edition. That's why I can't go with that. And they're $10,000 more than the ones in Florida. Gloria, I love you. I was thinking of a runaway, but my Jeep has too much room. Yeah, no need for it. Why make it more complex? No need. The only thing you get is the air conditioning, but you can't mainly up north, Ohio and stuff like that, so you don't really need to have air conditioning. And you go, I got plenty of room under my cot. I agree with that. Under the back seat, save my money. I agree. And unless you're going to live in extreme weather like Florida in the summer, you don't need air conditioning. If I was in Vermont, I don't need an air conditioner. So I agree with you. I love you, Glory. May, shout out to Brooklyn. What about the Prius? I thought about that. Good job. I've been looking at the Prius. The Prius 4 Touring Edition. They actually have two new in Atlantic City, New Jersey. I guess they never sold them from 2018 because I don't like the 2019 model. I don't like the back headlights. But I think about that. I say, Sam, they're listed at basically $30,000. I mean, I think they start at 25, but after you add some stuff and after taxes, it'd be close to 30. So I say, Sam, what do I really get? I mean, my Jeep is pretty much now. What I would get is a clean new vehicle. All right, I don't want any bed bugs. I would also get the AC option that I can run it off the hybrid, but the car has to start every 15, 20 minutes to charge that. So it's not like I can do that everywhere. So if I'm going to spend $30,000, am I really getting that much more different in a Prius than a Jeep Renegade? A little bit, but I don't know if it's worse because that's half the price of the Corrado. So, I mean, should I spend half the price of a Corrado, basically almost in the same situation I am now? I like the fuel efficiency. And I like the AC. I love the Prius, guys. I'm a big Prius fan, you know that. But I just don't know if that changes my situation enough. But I have been looking at that. Because basically right now, if you say, Sam, what are your three options? Option number one is try to continue to go in the Jeep, which as long as I'm comfortable and I feel like I'm creating self-care, I want to stay in the Jeep because I want to live simply. But if I feel like my self-care is suffering, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to save a buck and kill and destroy my health. That's not wisdom. If I end up sick and if I get like viruses and things like that, it's not wisdom. So, and if I'm not enjoying life, like if I'm suffering every day, that's not wisdom. Why work? Why push forward in life? Why take care of yourself if you're not even happy? So I'm not there yet, but if I feel like sometimes I'm getting agitated. So Option A is, again, keep the Jeep Renegade, keep going steady as she goes. Option 2 is get the Corrado, but I don't know what's going to happen now because there was only 3 for sale. They're basically, 2 of them were in Florida and 1 was in Arizona. I'm not going to Arizona. So option 3 is get a Prius. I don't know if Prius changes the game that much. Those are my 3 options. I don't know what I'm going to choose yet. Let me roll down my window, guys. It's getting a little hot. Let me also take a hydration break, guys. I appreciate too. You guys click that thumbs up button, share the video. I can get why. I don't know. Thank you guys for the comments. I appreciate that. And he goes, I believe you can run the AC without car on. You can, but the car will turn on in about 15, 20 minutes to recharge the battery. The Prius is a hybrid. A hybrid means you have a regular car battery, and then you have a second battery that operates the vehicle off that. But at a certain point, there's a certain amount of power draw. It has to start the car. So once you deplete the hybrid battery, Dick Cameron, shout out to the $1 super chat, brother. I appreciate that. We're putting that in the gas escape fund. So, brother, what I could tell you is thank you. I appreciate that. And love to you, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that very much, Cameron. So the second battery on the Prius, when that turns on, when that depletes because you're running air conditioning takes a power draw. Then after about 15, 20 minutes, especially in the hot weather, that car is going to start on. So you think about that. If you're parked, now if you're at a truck stop, I guess it wouldn't matter if your car started every 15, 20 minutes to recharge. If you're camping, it would matter. If you're at a campground, now you have quiet hours. Quiet hours are usually between 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. or something like that. So, can your car start on and off throughout the night? It could, because it's like running an air conditioning, but it depends how close you are to the other campground. They could complain because technically, you're violating quiet hours. You're running a generator. Your car's a generator. So it's not like it runs nonstop throughout the night without starting the car. It'll start the car every 15, 20 minutes to recharge the battery, and then it'll stop and shut down, and then it'll just keep recycling. So it's not as, you don't have an air conditioner. It's I don't want to say it's bad. It's good. It's better than the Jeep Renegade. But now on the Jeep Renegade, I have remote start. So what I could do is every time it gets hot and I wake up and I'm sweating my ass off, I could just remote start and leave the air conditioning on and then let it blow. But again, it's, where can you do that? And, I don't know. But good question. Good question. Gloria, I like Ohio winter. I'll keep my house, definitely. If you're elderly, keep your house because, guys, I don't think the elderly should live full-time on the road. I don't think it's healthy. And but I think they should have the freedom to do whatever they want because I don't want to tell people how to live. In my opinion, of someone who's lived 2.5 years full-time on the road with no home base, I don't think it's healthy for most people. Damn sure not no senior. You want to take road trips, you want to have a weekend off. I think that's awesome. I think that keeps you alive and living adventure. But I'm surprised. I know some elderly people, they like to go on adventures. So here it is, the hurricane come, they live in Florida, they got a car, they're not destitute, they get at least $1,000, $2,000 a month. They got a couple $100 in gas to get the hell out of Dodge, and they could go on an adventure. But they choose not to go on an adventure and stay where they're at and not escape. I think the mind is a very powerful thing, guys. Stockholm Syndrome. So just make a mental note. Apathy. Sam, buy a water bottle spray, fill it with warm water, add 20 drops of pure essential tea tree oil and pure peppermint oil. 20 drops. Damn, this is getting complicated. Spray it around your car. Bugs. Well, I sprayed a whole damn can of Raid, and I almost killed myself. So that sounds a little bit more holistic. So I don't know, man, but I'm done spraying Raid. I'm done spraying all these different things. Thank you for the tip, Apathy. I may make a mental note of that. But I just want a good night's sleep. I'm hoping this cooler weather, my clean sheets will help it do that. Thank you, Apathy. And then she goes, it's called an Uzu machine. That's what Woo just said. Very good for you bugs. Hate it. I hate bugs, man. Very expensive. I'll have to take a look at this. Thank you guys for the tips. Doug, shout out to Doug, man. And Doug's in New Mexico. Sam, hey, holla from New Mexico. Love, respect. Hurricane free. Yep. You got all the poor people that you're trying to sell RVs to, man. I'm not New Mexico's second poorest state in America. He goes, radiation and Rouse. Don't forget extreme poverty. Doug, don't forget extreme poverty. I love you, man. Doug, I love you, Omar. Shout out to you and Pam. Shout out to all the senior citizens that come into your RV place on Social Security, and they got one last dream to live full-time on the road, but they shouldn't do it. Now, they should get that RV if they got enough money and they want to take weekend trips, but don't live full-time on the road, guys. Not if you're a senior. My opinion. Doug, I love you. I love Pam. I hope you're still going to karaoke, and I hope you're living your best life, brother. I love you all my heart. Shout out to you. Gloria, RVs are made cheaply. They are. There's no really standards on them. No code compliance. Maintenance costs are high. That's true. The reason I like the Corrado is because it basically is built on a Dodge 1500 chassis, Dodge ProMaster 1500 chassis, and you get a 5-year, $100,000, a 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty with Dodge. You go to any Dodge dealership and get serviced. That's why I'm considering it. I wouldn't consider like a Class A or Class C. I like it because all it is a Dodge ProMaster with an air conditioning, basically, and some fixings. So I like the fact that if something goes wrong with the engine or whatever, I'm going to Dodge. I'm not going to like some specialty RV dealership. And so that's attractive to me. Because if the air conditioning or something go, I would just get a portable AC like Emilio did. And I would just put the vent out the window and I'd just plug it into an outlet inside the RV. And now that I got the 1,000 Trails Pass, I mean, it's an option. Now I'm a little bit upset that I didn't buy it before the hurricane hit, because now I don't know what's going to happen to those RVs in Florida with the hurricane. Jeremy Jordan. The Bible also says it rains on the just and unjust alike. That's true. Trump milks illegal immigrants included. Well, yeah, and they're all at Mar-a-Lago. He's hiring illegal immigrants. He's got a lot of milks. He banged Stormy Daniels. Everyone's at Mar-a-Lago, and they're all in the wrath of my mighty Lord. But the Lord says never to mock your enemy. But Trump's not my enemy. Trump done some good things. I like Trump. I like everyone. I want everyone to do good. I don't wish bad upon anyone. Okay, I don't. Tom, 3-bedroom house to 14. Oh, here he goes. Tom's sharing this thing. Let me roll that window, guys. Tom says 3-bedroom house. This is his journey now. He goes 3-bedroom house. He downsized to a 14-foot travel trailer. Full-time city living. How long you been doing that? He's self-contained. That's key, guys. Think of that word, self-contained. Self-contained means your RV has a sleeping quarters, a kitchen, and a full bathroom. Okay. A runaway travel trailer does not have all those things. It's not self-contained. And some campgrounds do not allow your RV, whether it's a travel trailer or a motorhome, they do not allow it on the campground if you're not fully self-contained. So having a self-contained unit is key. And that's where a little bit of the downside of the runaway trailer is, or those little like teardrops, is they're not fully self-contained. Good comment here. And he goes, self-contained is the only way to stay healthy and happy. As I get more time on the road, there's something to be said for what you're saying. Thank you, Tom. I love you, brother. Apathy. Don't use bug sprays. I think I learned that the bad way. Very toxic. Good job, Apathy. I think I sprayed too much Raid, guys, because I don't feel good about that. And she goes, essentially oil tree peppermint. Even mice and rats hate this. Well, I hope so. I don't want any of them. I love you, Apathy. Tom, 4 years full-time, and good for you, man. That's awesome. Doug, I love you. Doug says to Gloria, I work in the RV industry. I neither deny or confirm your assumptions. Why? I had a girl that used to follow me, and she said she was a Dallas cheerleader. I said, are you really a Dallas cheerleader? You know, for the Dallas Cowboys. I go, are you really a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader? She goes, well, I can't confirm or deny your question. I said, oh, shit, it's an old-ass guy with a beer gut, from West Virginia trying to get with me. Guys, YouTube's a complete disaster. Monetize your channel, get your Amazon link out there, guys, because you're basically, you're opening yourself up to basically psychopaths. Now, there's a lot of good people out there, but you got a lot of psychopaths out there, guys, and you expose yourself. It's true. I love you, Doug. Good man. Jeremy Jordan. Essential oils. Well, I'd know what I use essential oils for. Aren't approved by the FDA. Well, is Raid? Raid can't be approved by the FDA. Could it be effective as snake oil? We know. Jeremy, I know. GNC products aren't either. So all you guys out there taking those protein shakes, you're not doing anything but killing yourself. Come on. Get the hell out of Dodge. We're going to put that on a t-shirt, brother. Good job. I love you, man. Thank you for that super chat again, brother. I appreciate that. I don't want to spend that on Raid, man. down and guess from. Man, Omatic, brother, I love you, man. Shout out to Tallahassee, man. Tallahassee look like they may take an ass whipping, man. So I don't wish that upon you, brother. But get the hell out of Dodge, man. You still got shot. You're not too far away from the border. So now if you're down in Miami, guys, you're pretty much done. By the time Trump gives the evacuation order, you're done. So what I could tell you is, man, escape now. Especially if you're in Tallahassee. You ain't too far away from the border, man. Cameron, brother, thank you again, man. Love to you. Appreciate that, man. Good evening, everyone. We love you, man. Have a great 3-day weekend. Praise the Lord. And don't forget, go Fresno Bulldogs this weekend against USC. Guys, I forgot all about sports. Like when I was in Florida, it's a different vibe. Like it's outdoor living. It's all like tropical living in Vida Loca. Like as I migrate, like South Carolina, like in Georgia, they're all talking about like sports and like ESPN and all. Guys, I wasn't talking about sports like when I was down, because I was down in Florida. You're not talking about sports. You're talking about MILFs. Up here, it's like, who's playing football? Down in New Mexico, which is basically like dirt poor poverty. Guys, you got nothing else to live for but the college football game and karaoke. Now, what I can tell you is, Doug, I love you on my heart. But shit, between Tennessee and New Mexico, shit, guys, let's stay positive. Oh my God, the Lord put the wrath on me. God, I'm sorry. God, sorry. Don't do that to me. I repent. I'm sorry. You got me. Sorry. That was my fault, Lord. I apologize. I talked bad about New Mexico and Tennessee. I'm sorry. MVRV. Maybe try renting a Prius. I'm not renting no damn Prius. I love you, MVRV. How's your journey going? To see if it's a good fit for you. I'm not renting anything, guys. I love you, MVRV. How's your journey going? How's everything in Alaska? You still full-time? What's the temperature up there? Love to you, MVRV. Free to be me? Go, Sammy, go. Yeah, I've been playing that in my mind, man. I'm like Forrest Gump. That's true. Love to you, brother. Jeremy Jordan. My Prius does cycle every 30 minutes or so. I set the air on 74 degrees Fahrenheit. It's super humid out. Usually I don't use it, though. Dave Ramsey parking lot doesn't have quiet hours, though. Praise the Lord. Well, it's a good thing Dave Ramsey goes back to his gated community at night, because if he was a real small business owner and he was working through the night, brother, he would call the cops on you in a minute. But let's stay positive, because I don't want the Lord to turn his wrath away from Mar-a-Lago and put on me. I don't want that, Lord. I repent. Don't do it to me. I'm sorry. Jimmy just laughing. Good job. Carol, how bad do you think the hurricane will be? I don't know. I'm not claiming to know the future. Now, look, I am praying that it actually goes back into the sea and no one gets hurt and it doesn't hit anyone. Why? Because I'm not a drama queen guy. Like, I'm not the type of person where I like the excitement of chaos. I don't. And I know it hurts a lot of good people. Shout out to my friend Karen, who lives in Melbourne Beach. Shout out to a guy I grew up with. I know he's in Jupiter, Florida. So, look, even if you say, Sam, we'll totally destroy Mar-a-Lago, no one will get hurt. If the Lord asked me, he goes, Sam, what do you want me to do? You want me to destroy Mar-a-Lago? I said, nah, chill, we're all right. Trump's not that bad. And, I'd rather spare people. I like mercy. I don't like drama. And so how bad do it hit? I'm praying it doesn't get, and no one gets hit at all. Why? Because that's, even though I joke around, I don't wish that on me. It's just not good energy. And I'm all about good energy, guys. Look, bugs in your car, bad energy. Okay. And so what I can tell you is I got to have good energy, guys. I'm watching Nas every night. No Bad Energy, volume 2, Lost Tapes. I'm trying to keep my sanity. So I don't like bad vibes, man. Cameron? Oh yeah, I read apathy. Damn, I'm sweating. I gotta put my family. Guys, click that thumbs up button. If you're buying survival kits online, make sure you use my Amazon link, guys. Why? Because shit, I'm gonna have to buy either an RV or a Prius. All you lesbians out there, if you're buying dildos, use my Amazon link. All you ugly guys, you're buying fleshlights, use my Amazon link. Guys, I'm a capitalist. Okay? Never forget it. Woo! Sounds good. Yeah, let the fan roll. All right, let's continue. Where we at? Roundup weed killer approved by the FDA. I didn't know that. How's the video coming in, guys, too? Because I'm on a free Wi-Fi. In South Carolina, they still got free Wi-Fi. It was proven recently to cause cancer. Well, I'm not surprised. Class action lawsuits succeeded. Essential oils are harmless except for bugs. Yeah, let's kill those bugs. Good job, Apathy. NVRV, I love you. It's in the 60s. Wow, that's good sleeping weather. But I can't be outside enjoying the weather. But I'm going to enjoy a little bit of a fall weather in New Jersey. That's true. And then she continues to go. The weather is fine, but we have poor air quality because of wildfire. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Journey is going well. Thanks for asking. I love you, MVRV. I'll never forget you. When you used to watch me and dodge your boss, but you're a very smart woman. You're going to be fine in life. I have full confidence in you no matter what you do. You just keep doing you. And I'll tell the Lord to take it easy on the wildfires. I say, Lord, I know you're directing all your anger towards Mar-a-Lago and towards Alaska. Why Alaska? Because they got UBI and they don't want anyone else to have UBI. They got the petroleum dividend. So I want to say, Lord, look, let's take it easy on these guys. Let's not kill everyone. I don't want to do like, who I think, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not the type of guy who killed 3,000 people in the name of the Lord, all right? Don't be mad at me, all right? So let's just stay positive. Let's stay positive. No bad energy. Apathy. Very smart, smooth to get down Florida. Thank you, Apathy. Apathy, I love you. You're a very positive person. I love you all my heart. Doug, I love you too, man. Be safe out there, folks. Doug, I appreciate you staying with me. There are tons of my crazy RV customers, on the road this weekend. Yeah, get the hell away from them. I love you, brother. Shout out to you and Pam, man. Cameron, Cat 4, I heard that. I heard maybe even Cat 5. Guys, like I told you, I don't stick around after the club to see who's going to get shot. And I don't stick around in Florida to see what category hurricane is going to be. Why? Because there's no need to go through that drama. Apathy says, good night, Doug. Zelda Morales. Hey, Zelda. Hey, Sam. Glad you chose to leave and be safe. Praise the Lord. Thank you very much. I have family in Jacksonville. Yep, I drove right through there. Daytona, I drove right through there. Shout out to Daytona Shores. There's a nice Starbucks on the beach over there. Homestead, and they're stubborn. Yeah, I know that. I've seen that. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Glory, Zelda, I love you. I'm praying for everyone. I'm praying that the Lord spares people. I don't want anyone to get hurt. Journey with Jordan. Roundup was only approved because the FDA is in Monsanto's back pocket. Hey guys, Monsanto's a publicly traded corporation. They're not a private farmer. So guys, we live in a capitalist society. What does a capitalist society mean? Google it. Companies operate for a profit, not for the benefit of society. So guys, you want capitalists, you got it. And if you're going to buy some Montecito products, guys, use my Amazon link. Why? I'm a capitalist, guys. How else am I going to survive? All right, so guys, hey, look. Everything's got to get sold, guys. So we're selling everything. If you're going to buy Raid, use my Amazon link. Why? Guys, we're in a capitalist society. Everyone's got to make money. Companies got to make money. This is not like for the benefit of the good. This is not like spare Mar-a-Lago because it's like good for like the Lord. This is like let Mar-a-Lago burn to the ground. Why? Because it will create more jobs. We gotta rebuild Mar-a-Lago. Who's going to build Mar-a-Lago? Do you think it's going to be people that live in West Palm Beach? Probably not. Probably go fly some foreign workers in and build it up. So guys, come on guys, we live in a capitalist society, guys. Let's not get upset. Venomatic, Fleshlight, yeah, good job, brother. Apathy, video coming in well. Thank you, Apathy. I love you. Don, what's up, Don? What do you think the aftermath of direct hit Daytona would be? I lived through Hurricane Sandy in New Jersey, where FEMA got involved, and it was state of emergency for 7 days. We had no power. That's why I know what the aftermath is like. The aftermath is no mobility. You are illegal if you leave your house. You cannot be on the roads because utility workers, EMS, and cops are the only ones by law that are allowed on the road. If you're caught on the road, you will get stopped, okay? And you can't fill up gas. You have to have a certain FEMA card to get gas, and most gas stations probably won't even be open. So everything stops. Mobility stops. So if there is a direct hit, and I'm praying there isn't, then basically for 7 or 14 days, there's going to be no power. There's going to be no movement. And it's going to be, bare essential living. That's what it is. So like I tell you, if you still got a chance to escape. Now, does that mean that will happen? No, maybe nothing will happen. But if you don't have to take the chance, why take the chance? I'll love to you, man. I pray nothing happens. Cameron, PSA, don't buy used flashlight. Well, shit. Hey, guys, even if it's used, buy it. Why? we're in a capitalist society. That company that sells used fleshlights, they gotta make a profit, guys. What do you want, socialism? You want the government to give out free fleshlights? How dare you? You want the government to give Granny more social security? That's socialism. What are you, crazy? Guys, what do you expect? You expect the government to do everything for you? Guys, how dare you? This ain't Venezuela. This is America, okay? This is home of the brave and the free and the capitalists, okay? So don't be mad at America, guys. We're just trying to make money. I love you. Cameron, I love you, man. Gloria, what does that mean? I don't know how to pronounce this. Demetrius Earth for roaches. Oh, I hate roaches. I had to kill some. And bed bugs. Oh, I got to look that up. Dehydrates them by weakening their shell. Well, damn it. I got to make notes of all this stuff, guys, because I'm going to have to watch my replay because I can't take bugs, man. I don't feel good. Camera flashlight, yep. Jeremy Jordan. All my family in Naples, shout out to the West Coast. Guys, the whole Florida's getting impacted. Like one of my viewers say, Sam, go to Fort Myers, go to Naples. I said, what are you, crazy? The whole area is going to be impacted. There's a big-ass red circle around the entire state of Florida. Guys, I'm not staying anywhere near that whole... That's why I didn't even stay in Georgia. Georgia may get impacted too, even South Carolina. Guys, I'm going to be up in damn near Maine by the time that hurricane hits. And then Journey with Jordan says, all my family in Naples work in healthcare. That's the biggest industry in Florida is the healthcare industry. That's definitely true. They aren't allowed to evacuate. I've been there. I was part of critical communication systems for the country. I couldn't leave New Jersey when Hurricane Sandy hit. But guys, guess what? Our employees, we had like a FEMA card to get gas and move. But guys, if you didn't have that, you'd be bound to your house for a week. So a total disaster. They aren't allowed to evacuate if you want to keep your jobs. Yep. Hopefully it won't be as bad as they're saying. Yep. The news always overhypes it. Look, yeah, I agree. But guys, I'd rather the news overhype a storm and get you out of Dodge than overhype like a political issue. So guys, if you're I made a video about that. If you're a nurse, if you're EMS, if you work for the government or some type of critical system, stay. But if you work for T-Mobile, or you're a DoorDasher and you're staying in Florida, guys, come on, guys. Come on, guys. All right, if you're delivering DoorDash down in Miami, I think the society can handle you not being there delivering Mr. Chow's, okay? If you're working for T-Mobile, you're selling prepaid plans, guys, come on, guys. I mean, come on. At some point, you guys say, look, I'm not part of, like, the critical infrastructure, all right? And you got to get the hell out of Dodge, man. All right, love and respect. Apathy. Gloria Brown, she goes, excellent advice. Yeah, I got to look this. It's a good detox as well. This sounds good. Apathy. I would get some coconut charcoal capsules to detox the raid out of your body. Shit, now you're scaring me. All right, guys, I got to get this raid out of my body now. I feel like I got raid everywhere. Jeremy Jordan, FEMA's a total disaster, pun intended. Hey, guys, look, if you get hit with a disaster like we did in New Jersey with Hurricane Sandy, you're going to love FEMA, okay? And you're going to be worshiping its almighty altar. Like right now, we worship at the almighty dollar, the green bill. But, guys, when a hurricane hits, your green bill doesn't get you anything. Because you can go to the gas station, you can give them money. Guys, they'll get arrested if they sell you gas. Why? Because when you're in a state of emergency, guys, the government controls the flow of resources. A state of emergency means that citizens and companies no longer operate normally. The government directs the flow of resources. So, guys, pay attention, okay? And believe me, when shit hits the fan, you're going to love the government. You're going to need the government. Am I a big government person? No, look, I like a balance. I try to be somewhat independent, even though I lean a little bit liberal. But, guys, look, it doesn't matter if you're liberal or conservative. But when the shit hit the fan in New Jersey, you know what Chris Christie did? He's a conservative. He was Trump's right-hand man. He cried on Barack Obama's shoulder and asked for government money. Because guess what, guys? When Louisiana got hit with the oil spill down in the Gulf of Mexico, what they do? They came crying to the government, the federal government, to give them money. It doesn't matter, conservative or Republican, when the shit hits the fan, they all come to the big daddy government and they all beg for money, okay? And so what I could tell you is, just like all the corporations came to the government in 2008 and they begged them to bail them out, and all the corporate capitalists got bailed out. So let me tell you something. All you guys against socialism, it's a big hypocrisy, because without the government bailing out the private sector, capitalism would have collapsed during the Great Depression. It would have collapsed in 2008. And every time of a natural disaster and all these politicians, Republican and Democrat, come to the government, federal government, they all get bailed out. So capitalism only exists at the will and the beckoning of the federal government that prints money that is not backed up by anything other than a government. So never forget it. Never let anyone fool you. And as much as they talk about Venezuela, Venezuela also went bankrupt because we put trade embargoes against them and we basically ran them out of business. It's like we sell weapons of mass destruction to Saudi Arabia. Guys, we and the world is controlled by a whole nother layer beyond Republican and Democrat. So what I could tell you to do, guys, is take care of yourself, live a good life with positive people, and stop masturbating to politics. Because, guys, everything's a little bit of a game. America is a blessing, but it also has a level of the game. But it doesn't matter where you go. You go to a socialist country, you go to a democratic government, you go to a religious government. Everything is going to always have a system. Okay? It doesn't matter what the system is. So, all right, guys, I'm back. Let's continue to read. I had to recycle. I guess I got so damn hot. They shut me down. The government shut me down. Now I lost my live. I gotta go on my laptop to read my live comments. Where are we at? I know I got all fired up. Forgive me, guys. Zelda, I read that. Fleshlight, yeah, we read that. Aftermath, read that. Read that. Apathy, yeah, read that. Yeah, I read that. That's where I ended up. Junior Jordan got me all fired up about FEMA. Apathy. FEMA was an agency that the DHS pooped out corrupt. Everything's corrupt, guys. Corporate, private, doesn't matter. Don, PSA, don't buy used toilet paper. Hey, guys, when you're in Starbucks, you're using shared resources, guys. You think I always tear off a couple sheets of toilet paper and throw it away before I wipe my ass. Because I always look at the last couple sheets of toilet paper as like they may have some dookie particles on them from the last person. I don't know. Danny, they can't build assisted living facilities fast enough. Big business. So are jail cells. Everything's big business, guys. That's capitalism. Capitalism is you operate for profit, not for the good of society. Journey with Jordan. Mar-a-Lago is critical infrastructure. Now proudly be the first to get FEMA citizens. Yeah, exactly. You understand capitalism. Good job, Journey with Jordan. Apathy. It froze up. I'm back. I hope you guys came back, but that's okay. I understand if you didn't. You're back. Thank you, Gloria, for staying with me. Sam got Clinton. Yeah, that's what happened. It's crazy, guys. Clinton was a disaster too. So I can't lie. But they do some good things. Look, Clinton did some good things. Trump's doing some good things. There's good and bad everywhere, guys. Let's stay positive. Now, let me take a hydration break. Illinois, what's up, brother? Shout out to you. This is the only good time to live in Chicago. When there's a serious hurricane facing the northeast, southeast. All right, guys, I'm done. I'm going to get some fresh air. I'm going to try to get some good sleep. Pray that I don't have bed bugs or cockroaches. Thank you, guys, for a positive night. I love everyone. I want everyone to do great. I do not want the hurricane to hit anyone. Why? Because we should never wish that on anyone. And even though it's fun and dramatic to see like wild stuff, we should never want anyone to get hurt. Just not good vibes, man. So Journey with Jordan, Apathy, I love you guys, man. I appreciate you. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody. God, Cameron, thank you again for that super chat, brother. I appreciate that, man. I do. Milano, I thought I saw Milano in here, man. I guess not. Milano, I love you, man. Shout out to you and Emilio. If you guys can still get the hell out of Dodge, get out of Dodge. But I don't know if you're down in Miami now. It'd be hard to get out of Dodge now, man. I don't know how 995's got to be packed, man. But again, hopefully the storm just goes out to the sea, man. Or people who still can escape. Or you bunker down, you buy 20,000 fleshlights using my Amazon link, Why? Because I'm a capitalist, and if you're going to be stuck in your house for 2 weeks with no power, you're going to need 20,000 flashlights because you can't wash them. You can't wash the flashlight. You got to have 20,000 new ones. So, guys, order your flashlights now so they can still get overnight shipped to your house before the hurricane hits, guys. Come on, guys. You know, you got to use some wisdom out there, man. It's a disaster. Oh, my God. It is so crazy. So what I could tell you, man, peace, love, stay positive. I'm just in overtime now, rambling a little bit. We better go for another hour. I'm going to talk about fleshlights for the next hour. All right, everyone, get your popcorn ready, man. You thought the show was over? The show's just getting started. I'm just kidding. The show's over. All right, guys. Illinois, does it come from in a sock? Well, guys, if you want to, put instructions on the shipping label when you order on Amazon. Any special instructions? Yes. Please ship in sock. Dream with Jordan. You can clean fleshlights with a few drops of essential oil. Well, if you're going to buy essential oils, guess what, guys? You use my Amazon link. It's a disaster. It's a disaster, guys. It's capitalism. You want capitalism? You're getting it right here, baby. All right, guys. I'm having fun. All right. I smell like Raid, though. It's true. All right, guys. That's it. It's over. I love you. Stay positive. Thumbs up. Share the video. Do all the things you got to do. And if you can get out of Dodge, always get out of Dodge, guys. Gloria, I love you. Order a case of batteries with those flashlights. Good job, Gloria. Damn it. Order the batteries now using my Amazon link. I love you guys. Stay positive.